everybody at the bar was like,
They never
lose
did.
more.
They're gonna lose more. Absolutely. I was at work, okay, and one of my coworkers who's a big Bruins fan was like, I'm gonna go watch the start of this game, and, da 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 da, and was gone for what felt like a lifetime.
Right.
And then I was like, looked at this car, I was like, somebody go check his car that he didn't put a potato in his tailpipe. Like, and he's not just sitting out in the parking lot being like,
Fucking hung himself from a
I'm
sunroof.
done. Fucking done. I'm done. Listen, Buffalo right now, Buffalo is the story for the NHL. Buffalo had the streak of forever not making the playoffs. And it was a fairy tale sort of situation this year for them because now I still haven't watched Heated Rivalry, but because
I
Buffalo,
to.
but here's the thing: the worst teams in the NHL, because they're talking about teams that they don't want to be traded to because they're the worst teams in the NHL.
Yeah.
And Buffalo is named. So essentially, they're saying that it's the Heated Rivalry push because Heated Rivalry was specifically calling out Buffalo, and Buffalo was like, "We got to do it for
Okay. All right.
Heated Rivalry fans."
Yeah. All right. We're gonna pound that right into your rat hole.
I like seeing the Canadians. I know everyone's always like, Montreal, da da da, like that. I like seeing the
I mean, they're
Canadians
just the
in the
hockey
playoffs.
Yankees.
It's something like I love seeing them in the playoffs because that's true hockey. I can't remember a time within my childhood, our childhood, because think of it,
Right.
think of a time when they weren't ever really in the playoffs and there wasn't that rivalry, that heated rivalry between the Bruins and Montreal. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's those
the
original
problem
six
is
teams.
The Bruins are not going to play Montreal.
Bruins are gonna play backgammon on the beach.
Yeah, they're gonna go golfing. They're gonna go. Does Swayman? I don't even think he has a pair of legs under those pads.
No, I thought that there was like two people stacked
Oh,
in the uniform.
Yeah, two midgets stacked on top of each. I don't actually think you could say the word midget.
You can't say that anymore.
Is it
It's
vertically
little people.
challenged?
Little people.
See, now, I had this conversation with someone the other day. I would find it more offensive if someone called me a little person opposed to a midget.
Nobody would ever call you a little person.
Well, if I, in fact, was a midge.
I don't think that even if you were a little person, you would be a little person.
Can you imagine me as a little person? It'd be like Jabba the Hutt.
That's what I'm saying. You would just be you would be short but very wide.
Yeah, it'd probably be like a 5x5. Right?
I'd say like 5x8.
Yeah. Well, I would have to be a little person, so it would be like a 3x10.
There you go.
Right? Yeah. All right. Hello and welcome to another episode of In a Pickle, the show that is dedicated to the less glamorous side of sports. I am your host, Dave Houghton, and with me today, helping me
you be a better person.
helping me try to be a better person, Sarah Raytalic. Hello, Sarah.
Hello. All while calling you out.
Call me out. It's not going to happen. I'll never be a better person. It's just what it is, you know?
It's so true.
But
you know what?
We're too old to change now.
Listen, if I can correct you along the way on certain things.
I would be more offended if someone said, look at that little person. I mean, just call me vertically challenged.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
okay.
Is midget the N-word to small people? Your silence is deafening. All right. What's going on in sports today? There's a lot going on today.
We have so much going on.
Yeah.
And there was so much I'm sure you're going to report from on the streets because There was a lot. Alejandro had been sending me story after story after story after story. And then I have a shout out in one of our stories here
All right.
to one of our listeners.
Is it your mom?
This is no, it's just been a wild week
Yeah.
of things.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you. It has been such a wild week that when we get into the biggest pickle, I had no idea about this one.
Yeah.
In fact,
Well,
until I read the news last night that you sent me, I did not know any of that biggest pickle
had
happened.
happened.
Yeah.
Listen, Alejandro sent it to me and I read it and I couldn't stop I mean, it's a terrible situation, but I couldn't stop laughing.
Right.
But we'll get into that later on.
I was for sure this week's biggest pickle was going to be someone in the Red Sox organization, but
I mean, but listen, I'm trying to be positive.
okay. All right. But before we hit the rewind button, we need to rewind before the rewind. You did miss something that I wanted to put out there. Last week's biggest pickle, Luther Davis, has pleaded guilty. He was on the.
Oh yeah,
He got
'cause he had his
arrested
court date
for
that week.
impersonating
Yes.
football players and
Yes.
taking out all those bank loans and all that shit. But
Yes.
he had
Yes.
pleaded guilty, and he was forced to give up his fake glasses, mustache, and wig. So
I mean, it'll happen.
yeah.
He I heard a little birdie told me that he gave them up because
Did you say?
John
I'm sorry. Did
Henry
you say Larry Bird told you?
said a little birdie.
Oh, okay.
I mean, little birdie Larry Bird,
minute.
1 and 1A, right?
Yeah. Okay.
No, a little bird told me that they John Henry put in a request for the wig and little glasses and the mustache.
John Henry is currently wearing clown makeup.
Correct.
Yeah. Check the store soon. IAPradio.com. We might have John Henry as a clown
We
shirt.
we might if I
We won't because Sarah's back at work, but that's okay because there's a lot on her plate. I didn't tell her to be the artist in the group, but she did that. So, all right, Sarah, I'm going to hit this button. I got it fixed. I feel a little better. So, what's going on in the rewind world?
All right. Just when we thought, because remember last week, we were like, I think we could put this to rest. PR team's making her look good. This person's going to walk away unscathed.
Yeah.
We're here again
She's a hero. She
talking.
saved a dog and an old man.
Yes. We're here again talking about Mike Vrabel and Dianna Russini.
Yeah.
Because this fire gained oxygen. And there's some backdraft situations happening here.
Yeah, you got to check that back door for heat, baby.
Legit. Little crazy. So
I'm sorry, before we get into the story, this story's kind of gross and nasty.
this
Go ahead. Go ahead.
so first and foremost, let's quote Mike Vrabel about the pictures where he said that they were laughable.
Okay.
Okay. Fast forward to last week where she saved the old man and the dog, right? And then all of a sudden, Mike Vrabel comes out and does a press conference because he's been silent, and he does a press conference that he had to have difficult conversations with his family, the team, and loved ones, and so on and so
Right.
forth. And we're all like, oh yeah, shit went down. This is all true. Because
Right.
now he's owning up to the fact. Not so much owning up, but owning up. We know.
Right.
Then it seemed like everyone went through their cloud
Mm-hmm.
and we're like, hey, remember that time we saw Mike Vrabel? And we thought that was his wife. We should double check the pictures. And we have pictures from 2020 of Mike Vrabel and Dianna Russini out in New York.
Yeah.
And, you have his wedding ring clear as day. And he's kissing her. And they're having a lovely night out.
Maybe they were just
Then you-
talking shop.
Yeah. Then you also have pictures from a casino in 2024 of them together at a roulette table. But the wild thing is
Just two
when
friends
you
hanging out.
when you start doing math
Mm-hmm.
with her child who was born in, I think, August of 2021, I
Yes,
say something like that.
I think so.
Somebody had actually gone back and done the math from there was a announcement on time frame
Yeah.
from the last thing to like the last picture or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she had a baby, her eldest son.
It's a boy.
Yeah,
Had a
it's a
baby, it's a
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Named him Michael.
That's gross.
Named him Michael. Proceeded to, after this baby was born, take to what was formerly known as Twitter and state, keep looking at my almost 4-day-old son, Michael, while trying to figure out who are the best Michaels to ever play and coach in the NFL.
Man, you're the husband. If you're Dianna Russini's husband, you need to just go somewhere forever. Like,
You gotta call Mari.
yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, man,
You
I
gotta call
mean,
Mari first and foremost. Listen, you gotta
can
figure
you
that life
imagine?
out.
Can you imagine getting? All right, so obviously this is Mike Vrabel's kid, right? This,
Well,
this is the love child.
I,
Let's just go ahead and assume that this is the love child. But
all
on
right.
top of that, the balls that Dianna Russini has
Ten name,
to name her child Michael after her mister.
like
Like,
awful.
if you're her actual husband, you now
Dude,
live forever in the cuck chair.
she's awful. Okay. Like, so I kind of went down a rabbit hole because she's done a lot of podcasts and she's
Recently,
not
or had done a lot of
recently,
podcasts in Korea.
she's done, oh, no, in her career.
Oh, okay.
And she talks so much shit about her husband. She's like, I married just a normal guy, you know,
Normal guy. He's
and
he's the CEO of Shake Shack.
just married he's mid, like meh. Like the way that she talks about him, I'm like, wow,
You know
you're
what
a
though?
bitch.
Let's be honest though. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. He could get off.
Correct.
He could get off on that shit.
He could, but you named your eldest son Michael and have been caught having an affair with another Michael.
Right. And the
And
timeline. I mean,
the
math.
timeline is
The math is
wild.
mathing, and the
The math is
timeline adds
mathing.
up. This very well could be Vrabel's kid.
Is correct.
Yeah.
Now uh the Patriots tried to be slick and Vrabel tried to be slick and announced at midnight in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
midnight East Coast time,
Right.
that Mike Vrabel was not going to be there day 3 for the draft, that he was going into seek counseling or whatever.
Yeah. Vrabel's gonna miss day 3 of the NFL draft. The
Day
day
3.
that nobody gives a shit about.
Correct.
Historically, nobody gives a shit about.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
There, and you did it at midnight.
Yeah.
And that wasn't going to make people go, huh?
If you really wanted to save face and do this whole thing where it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna put you in the good light here, miss the draft, but you're really actually gonna draft, but you're not gonna be there to draft.
You're not going to be
Go to
there.
the counseling, say that your family life is more important than football, and we're gonna do this. You're still gonna draft. You're gonna be the guy that drafts the guy, but you're just not going to be on camera drafting the guy. And then the next day you go to counseling. I mean, who
Okay.
are these people's PR people?
I don't know, but the I've so the husband and I listen to so many different sports commentary shows, right? You have Felger and Maz here. We listen
them.
to same.
Absolutely hate them.
We listen to there's a couple guys in New York that we listen to because we always like to have that outside perspective for people who really hate the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then you have we touch upon like ESPN and stuff. ESPN is finally reporting this. They didn't touch on this for weeks, and they're finally reporting on it. And I think it's because
Well, there must be a lull in the LeBron stories.
I don't I what I think it is because she used to work for ESPN
Yeah.
and she used to get insider information. And
Now we know
the
how she
in
got the information
yeah, because
because
he
he
was
was inside
insider.
her.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Um, Everyone that is outside of Boston is like the Patriots need to have some kind of accountability from him where he's either I- like suspended for the season or you fire him, whatever it may be.
No, they're not
Listen,
going to
I don't
fire him.
know what's gonna
They're not going to fire him.
transpire.
They're not going to suspend him. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to let it go.
Well, because the
They're going to do the
organization has so much
Patriot
other
thing.
shit.
They're going to do the
Yeah.
Patriot thing and let the fucking fire just burn itself out. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I
You
mean,
know,
we're gonna wait and see what
and
happens.
it's not like this relationship wasn't consensual. You know, he didn't rape her. He didn't attack her. He
Right.
didn't
Right.
he didn't like do anything that was supposed to. How do we know that? I'm not for any side right now. I could give a shit about all this
Yeah,
shit.
I don't give a
But
flying
like,
fuck
how do we
either
know
way.
that she didn't come on to him? I mean, men are fucking dumb and weak.
Well,
You
here's
know,
where
hey, I
I
need, I need to know all the inside information and what's going on in Tennessee. Look at these tits, and he's
yeah,
like, oh yeah,
this is this. But
yeah.
that's where I question and where I think an investigation on him needs to happen is because you're not supposed to disclose that information. A lot of that information is confidential until contracts are signed or things like that. So I'm curious, which I'm sure is has happened, that there's been information that was fully given to her
Oh yeah, I'm sure he
prior.
divulged
Right.
everything that shouldn't have been said
Correct.
at
It's
all.
pillow talk.
Right,
But
right,
and that there is against policy and procedure and you could be terminated for that.
yeah. But let's go back. He was terminated. Like, what was he giving up? The shit from the Tennessee Titans.
Here's the thing.
He wasn't giving up
Tennessee,
any kind of like
here's the thing.
Patriot shit.
Tennessee fucking hated him at the
Right.
end of it.
And now we know
And here's the
why.
thing. Now we know why, because he was giving information about what was happening within the Tennessee organization
Right.
to Dianna Russini to report on.
All right. So let's do one more thing, and then we'll put the story in the
In the
closet for
fire?
a little bit. Okay. Now, what's the possible outcome of this? He gets a divorce from his wife. She
Ooh, no,
divorces her
his wife
husband.
gives him an ultimatum. Ooh.
Oh, okay, let's just say she
I love a
divorces
good
her
ultimatum.
husband. He divorces his wife. She doesn't have a job anymore. They're not going to get together and be a couple because
No.
she doesn't work.
No.
She doesn't have a job
No.
anymore in sports, and he is useless. Or yeah, he is useless to her.
To her, right.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. That's over.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Vrabel was spotted at the airport at the draft buying his wife some fucking sweatshirt.
Dude.
You know, and it's like, here, I'm
Dude.
sorry I banged a reporter. Here's a fucking blue sweatshirt I bought at the airport.
Dude.
Fuck out of here.
Dude.
You know, you
Just
can
for
never
that
eat Shake
alone.
Shack again with your wife,
No.
you know?
No.
And you better not subscribe
Though
to The Athletic.
you could eat Shake Shack once he divorces her
Oh,
and
yeah.
takes her for everything.
Yeah, but every time Vrabel's going to have to send, like, the ball boy to go get a Shake Shack because everything that, if Vrabel goes in there and buys Shake Shack for himself, it's someone's going to fucking shit in it.
They have a picture on the wall that says, "Do not serve this man."
Yeah. Yeah, banned from
Amazing.
the Shack forever, you know?
Oh, it's amazing. That just made my day.
I mean,
fuck it.
the
I'm
whole,
so
the
done
whole
with
thing
it,
where she
but
names
it's
her
wild.
love child after Vrabel, you know?
What are we doing?
Like, that's just weird. That's fucking weird. And, like, gross.
Just name your baby OJ next time.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Orenthal James. Solid name. Heisman
Correct.
winner. Yeah.
Correct.
All right, what else is going on in sports?
All right. So, because we just keep having all these things, no sooner after we record, our ex-Michigan football coach,
It
Sherrone
truly
Moore,
is the curse of the show.
it's the curse of the show. It
Yeah.
really is. So his former mistress and assistant Paige Shiver, who we've discussed from the beginning of this, did an interview with ABC News, and part of it had aired on Good Morning America.
Okay.
Yes. So she had dropped a little bit of a doozy to us. She was like, here you go.
Here you go. Here's this info.
Yep. She claimed that she was pregnant with his baby, and this was all in between tears and the
Right.
and pouring down her face. Yeah. So she's discussing that she wanted to keep the baby and she really wanted all these things, but the doctors said that it wouldn't be safe for her to carry a child due to her Pompe disease.
All right. This is like kicking a dog when it's down.
Correct.
Like, okay, he didn't tell you to get the abortion. The
Correct.
doctor
Your
did.
doctors did.
The doctor said
doctors
because you have
did.
pom-pom disease. Like, the fuck out of
The
here.
doctors
Like,
did.
is it a tragic thing? Yes, you had to.
Yes.
You had to lose your
Yes.
baby in order to save your
Get
own
it.
life. I get it, but like, it's not. It's not Sherrone Moore's fault.
No, and then I was having this moment where I was like, was she really?
Well, I mean, that's the thing that you also have to think about. Like, was she
Right.
pregnant?
I just the I don't I
It's
don't
because
know.
of the
It's
way
just like
society is now and the way that our brains think, especially on this show. Like the fact that like every story may or may not have a story around in just draped in conspiracy. Like, I mean,
right.
why do we have to keep talking about Sherrone Moore? Like, you know, he fucked up. He did what he did. He got in trouble. He's on probation. His wife stood behind him for now until he's off probation. Then she's going to kick him out. I mean, he also might get. She might drown him in the toilet. I mean, who knows?
Happens. A little
like-
swirly will do you good.
Like, why is this still like news? Why we got to go on Good Morning America and ABC News and cry about it? Like, okay,
Listen,
like
it's-
was he
I
a
don't know.
terrible boss? Probably. Were you
Yep.
pregnant? Who knows? Did you have to lose the baby? Yes, but that's not his fault.
Well, they did want to interview her because of course she didn't have her heyday in court. And she really wanted to discuss how he had complete control over her and over her emotions and over her career. Well, yes, that's what happens when you shit where you eat,
Yes.
So, to listeners out there, don't do that.
But also, didn't she have a lot of control over his emotions? Didn't he flip the fuck out and Wolverine through a door or something?
Correct, and was trying to kill himself with scissors.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just, I think that those two are actually made for each other.
I mean,
His
call up-
wife should just peace out. And
call up
just-
Dianna Russini and see how you do a cuck thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I mean, like, I feel like this is like, just, I don't know. You're just beating a dead dog. Like,
I think this chapter is finally closed.
there's nothing
She
more you
went
can
on
milk
Good
out of
Morning
Sherrod
America.
Moore. Like, there's nothing
No.
more you can get out of this.
There's nothing more.
You know,
I
unless
saw
he does
it and I
something
was
new.
like, she just was like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, girl, what you're saying is that you have a disease.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the doctors were like X, Y, and Z. Now, I'd be intrigued to find out, 5, 10 years from now that she has children.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
that's why I always put a pin in things like that where I'm like,
I know.
sure about that?
I know.
But I wanted to give
Again,
that's
it's just
I think
where
we're
our
done.
heads go.
True. All right, let's continue rewinding.
Okay.
All right, a quick little follow-up on Alshon Jeffery's court hearing last week. In court on April 23rd, he pleaded not guilty to 2 felony charges of insurance fraud after failing to show up to court for his last scheduled court appearance. Brian Watkins, Jeffrey's attorney, told I'm doing awesome with words. Told USA Today, this case is just a miscommunication mishap. The insurance company didn't pay out any money or anything. It's just all a miscommunication. It's not even a real case. So the repair estimate. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't remember this story.
Don't you remember his insurance lapsed and then he bought insurance. He was in
Oh,
a
yes.
car
Yes,
accident
yes, yes,
before
yes,
his
yes.
insurance
Yep.
lapsed, and then he
Yep,
got
yep,
the
yep.
insurance, and then he put
Okay.
the claim in.
All right.
Yes.
That's how little I didn't care about
That's how little you.
his insurance fraud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Quote unquote. Yeah.
repair estimates show $13,058.90 in damages to Jeffrey's 2021 Mercedes, while the Lyft driver's Tesla sustained more than $10,000 in injuries. So he pleaded not guilty and is scheduled for a preliminary hearing on July 13th.
Okay, so $13,000. I know these two cars are very expensive cars, right? But
Hmm.
like $13,000 and $10,000 worth of damages on both cars. Uh, any auto body shop will just fucking get these two cars totaled, and then
Right.
they'll fix them cheap
But it
and
but
then
that has to
sell
go
them.
through but that has to go through your
Right.
insurance.
I would think that it would be easier just to total these cars.
But that has to go through your
Right.
insurance.
I'm saying like the insurance company has to.
Right, but he didn't have insurance at the time of the accident.
But yeah, but
He didn't. His insurance, okay, did you miss this? His insurance had lapsed.
no, I
Okay, so he got
know,
in
I
an
know.
accident. He had no car insurance at the time of the accident.
But then he
Then
got
he
car
gets a new
insurance.
policy. Right, but the car insurance you get on the 5th does not cover the accident that transpired on the 1st.
Well, I mean,
And then
maybe
he tried to put in a claim that it happened later when in reals it did not.
this is why you just tell the guy that you hit, be like, "Hey, let's settle out of court. I'll just give you what you want.
Right.
Get your car assessed. I'll do mine. I'll say once I get my insurance going, I'll fucking take it and be like, somebody hit and
That's
ran me, and I'll
the
give
thing
you the
that's so
money."
wild about Teslas is that Teslas have so much, I mean, because they're these baby tiny plastic cars, plastic
Yeah,
and cardboard and a little bit of gum,
right.
that
Elon's
when
ABC gum.
if you get into an accident because there's cameras all over the side, there's all that electrical stuff, and there's just different paneling to protect all that.
Right.
That's why Tesla's like, you really need someone to cover this because we're gonna put our dick in you.
Elon's out there going, yeah,
Delicious.
I wasn't allowed on the
Meaty.
island, but I'll be in your island.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what? So he pleaded
We're
not
waiting for
guilty.
Yep,
And
and we're gonna
now,
wait for that July court date to see how that goes.
all right, just fucking pay the fine.
Because fraud is fraud.
I
Fraud is
know,
fraud.
but I mean, like, come on.
We'll forget about this and won't report it until next year. So
This
that's
is
what we're
also
at.
forgettable. Like, it's an
Listen,
insurance.
I'm just over here doing my job. So
No,
why
and
don't
you're
you
doing a
fucking
great job.
pipe
I'm
the
just
fuck
saying,
down?
like, it's such a just like, I
Man,
mean,
Melissa, I'm saying, are you stroking out over there? What the fuck is
no, I'm
wrong
just
with you?
saying.
You got
It's like,
Tourette's, Ignob? What are you doing?
I told my kid about Ignup, and now all he does is Ignup around.
Aw,
It's awful.
shut up.
I also told him that his mother once dated Ignup, and she was not happy with me about that. I was like, "Yeah, your mother took him to prom." She's like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "That's not what I heard." So, I don't know. It's wild.
You're such an asshole.
Yeah. Go back to our past episodes and find out. I'm not going to explain it again because I just don't want to sleep on the couch. I'm trying to find a career total earnings for Alshon. How the fuck you say this game? Alshon?
My God.
Alshon Jeffries?
Alshon Jeffries.
Stupid name.
Good Lord.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled before we're even famous. All right, fuck it. I don't even care. Just
All right, good. Move along.
pay the fine
Pay
and get it
fine.
over with. Pay the fine and get it
All
over with.
right, pay the
Whatever.
doorman.
Now you're gonna go to jail. Go to jail and get
Right.
raped. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay. Remember back in January when
No.
we discussed your
No, I
boy? But you remember your boy Paul Pierce?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do this story.
You don't want to do this?
Free Paul Pierce.
You don't want to do this? So back in January, after he was taking a sleepy time nap on the highway,
Yeah.
it then came out that he was dealing with a paternity suit from
Yeah.
Princess Santiago. Well, The results are in, and he is the father.
Wow, shocker.
Right? Good Lord.
Wow.
So, according to the court documents obtained by TMZ, he asked for joint legal and physical custody. And she's out here like, nah, dog. I'm asking for sole legal and physical custody plus $29,811 per month in child support and $100K in legal fees and around $19K in pregnancy related expenses.
What the fuck?
She's like, you wanna drag my name through and you wanna be like, nah, I ain't your baby daddy, and I'm out here calling you and blowing up your phone saying, hey, I need help with X, Y, and Z because I'm carrying your baby, and you're like, no, you ain't. Yeah, fuck you. That is what she's saying. She's out here being like, you left me to do all this shit by myself for months. I struggled with a lot of shit, and you want in-person custody? You need to build that trust. You need to build that trust.
$19,000 in pregnancy related expenses?
Think of it. You gotta buy a car seat, a crib,
What's
fucking.
the child support pay for?
The child support's gonna pay for the kids' doctors and clothes and shots and fucking.
Don't they have insurance?
I don't know. Does
Can't
Pompe
you
have
have a
insurance?
baby shower so somebody can buy you the fucking
Well,
baby
here's the
seat?
thing. Do you want to have a baby shower after Paul Pierce is running your name through the woods, being like, "Nah, I ain't the father," and you have to then put through a paternity suit to be like, "No, sir, I'm gonna sue you now because, and we're gonna have the courts force your hand to do this test. So let's go."
I'm sorry. Can you tell me who Princess Santiago is and what
Cousin
she
of
does for
Carmen
work?
Sandiego. So Princess Santiago is the cousin of Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, okay. So she's a spy or
I
no?
mean,
Like, who is this woman and what does she do? I don't know.
is she an? I think she's an influencer?
Oh,
Question
so
mark.
she's got a fake job.
Maybe, or she's a musician. Oh, Princess Santiago. Isn't she a musician? No, that's Santa Gold.
Uh,
It makes sense. Like, nope, that's Santa Gold. I don't know. You have
uh,
Google at your
based on
leisure.
reports, she is a model
Oh, there you go.
actress.
Aren't they all? I'm a model actress also.
Yeah, same here.
I
Uh,
model this trash bag. Woo! That I call my clothes.
I don't. All right, so she's not
No,
a
but
famous person.
no, but it's still like, dude, and that's probably why he was like, "Brr, it ain't my baby."
So I'm
It,
guessing, she was hired to work a party, at some swanky Beverly Hills thing. That's how he met her. They hooked up. She got pregnant, and then all hell breaks loose. And now it's going to be costing him
yeah, and
$30,000 a month.
she's like, "Hey, I'm pregnant," and he's like, "I'm on the sleep on the highway. Leave me alone.
I'm taking a nap. Leave me alone. I'm on the
Leave me
highway. I
alone."
just finished watching some sort of something or other. Is Paul Pierce still married or did he get divorced?
I thought he got
He
divorced
probably did. I can't imagine that.
because
His
he
wife stuck
loved
with him.
them ladies.
Oh yeah, they got divorced in 2023. Okay, so I mean, $30,000 a month in child support is a lot, but I mean, it's not like Paul Pierce doesn't have the money, so whatever. So okay, so moving on.
All right.
You're just not. You're not involved in this anymore, are you?
What
This.
this
This.
this?
I,
No,
I
I
mean,
didn't.
you went silent after right in the beginning for a joke right away. You weren't involved in it, and then
No, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it, bitch.
yeah, okay, all right. So
I just can't
what's
believe the
next,
stuff that
Maria?
we're rewinding. There's just so much
Oh,
shit to
it's
rewind this
it's
week,
such
and it's
garbage.
exhausting.
I know it really
But this is how you can tell that like one season, like a season is starting to end. and another one's beginning because we're in NBA and NHL playoffs,
Right.
and we just got through the NFL draft. Like you can feel that shift where everything's popping off and then other things are closing out. So it's just this is where we're
Summer is
at.
coming.
And
It
it's
really
gonna
is.
pop off. This is gonna be the summer. Uh, I, we're gonna be busy.
It's the summer of Sarah.
Crying continuously because her body hurts and
Nonstop.
she's at work and
Crying
can't get anything
continuously
done.
inside of her car in the parking lot of her job. In a
Correct.
pickpot247 at gmail.com if you want to hire Sarah to do something else besides what she's doing. Okay?
So James Pierce Jr. is dodging a trial in his Rakia Jackson case after making an agreement to enter an intervention program.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at that. So as we remember, he was hit with felony aggravated battery and with a deadly weapon and fleeing police and resisting arrest, as well as misdemeanor stalking.
Mr.
But
Misdemeanor?
Mr. Yeah, it's like Missy Elliott, Mr.
Yeah.
Misdemeanor.
You know
Yeah.
that Mr. lady? Yeah, she's dead. I hit her in my car.
Happens. So he has all these charges dropped because he will be taking part in a program for 6 months under strict guidelines.
Wow.
Look at that.
Okay.
Yep. So, as part of the agreement, he will not be allowed to make contact with or be near the WNBA star, and he must take part in therapy sessions. And according to the Florida State Attorney's Office, all parties, including Jackson and the police, signed off on this intervention program, and Pierce is scheduled to appear in court on May 7th to finalize the deal.
All jokes aside, though, you got to respect Jackson for that. I mean, that's very big of her to be like, I don't want him to go to
legit.
jail. Let's just put him in a program. He needs some fucking help. But I
He
mean,
needs help.
That's huge. That
Well, because here's the thing, he
because you could really
wouldn't get
stick
the
it to
help.
this guy.
Right. He wouldn't get the help in jail. And it's just essentially, she's like, I want him. Listen, I wish you no harm, but I wish you great distance.
Right.
And I want you, which I learned in therapy. And it's one of those that she doesn't want,
Wait, say that again. I wish you no harm.
but I wish you great distance.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Right?
It's like it's like the other day. That's a great quote. I mean, that's gonna probably be the second favorite quote of the week. The first favorite quote is the whole Red Sox fiasco. Somebody came out and said it's like shitting your pants and changing your shirt. That is by far the best fucking quote I've ever heard.
It's a great analogy.
Ever.
100%.
Now, you want to make
That
a
is
shirt?
spot on.
That's the shirt.
That's the shirt right there.
I shit my pants, but this is my new shirt. But I'm sorry.
Legit.
But
Yeah.
that's a great quote, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish
and
you
that's
no
what
harm,
she
but
wants.
fuck off.
Yeah.
That's
So
how
she
it goes,
just,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
She wants him to get to the result of his issues and anger and just stay away from me, keep
Yeah.
that restraining order intact, that you can't come near me, and get help.
Right.
So being able to force that by the courts, kudos to her.
Yeah. That's
Absolutely.
very big of her. And if more people did that, I bet you there'd be a lot less problems. And it would be
A lot less repeat offenders.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
And also, there would be a lot more showcasing the true scumbags. That,
Right.
You know, I told you that I didn't want any problems. You know, I agreed to this whole, you go to counseling, you stay away from me for the rest of our lives. That's it. Fuck off. You come next to me, I'm going to cut you.
Yeah.
You know? And then when the person does come back and tries
You
to
cut
act
them.
a fool, then you cut them. That's when you,
It happens.
You know?
You just fucking
yeah.
shank, shank, shank.
Right. So good for all parties,
right.
actually, because
Right.
you know Pierce can, I guess, continue to work if he still has a job with Atlanta, and
I think
Jackson
he's
can-
still on the team. I
Yeah.
think that they was just like, we're figuring it out. He
Yeah.
wasn't. I didn't see anything come across that he was released yet. But
no.
let's get into this.
All right, this is good.
Oh, Terry
Just when you thought
Rozier.
this was over,
Right.
yeah,
You know, back-to-back weeks now bringing it up. So Terry Rozier is going to be facing some new charges.
He certainly is.
Yes, Rozier was in Brooklyn federal court for a hearing over the motion his legal team filed to dismiss the case, which you normally do
Yeah.
in court. You go and you're like, "This is the reason why we should dismiss this, judge." And the judge hits the gavel and goes, "Denied, motherfucker." And then here's where we go. So the charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering are connected to him.
Yeah.
But now prosecutors said they have evidence that suggests he solicited and accepted a bribe. Now, I don't think it's just a bribe. I think that there are multiple bribes.
Now, what do you think these bribes are? Be like, we'll pay you to take the fall?
Yeah, we'll pay you if you just stay hurt. Or
Oh,
we'll
oh.
pay you. We'll pay you.
Oh, you're thinking.
Because-
You're thinking in the gambling aspect. Okay.
Correct.
I thought you were talking about like he's taking bribes and to just be the end all be all of the sports gambling thing.
No.
'Cause,
This
I mean,
is
in actuality, that would be a lot of money if I was
if
going
that
to
was
end
the
my career
case.
forever.
Right.
I mean, granted, he is getting paid by the Heat for being out. Like it's mandatory that his contract be paid in full. But I mean,
What I think it is that it was bribed to either not play, do something, shift the results one way or another. That's what it is. He was
Okay.
bribed to do X, Y, and Z to help all of this professional basketball gambling shit happen.
this is how stupid these people are and how crazy addicting gambling is. Can you imagine making, just say for argument's sake, $25 to $26 million a year on your basketball contract? Somebody comes up, you're like, we'll give you $700 to just fake hurt every game, and they're like, yeah, I'll take
Wild.
that. Like I know that's such a little amount of money. It's
Yeah,
gotta
they're
be more
probably
than
like,
that. But I mean,
well-
just for argument's sake, like, and they're just people are just like, yeah, all right, I'll take that, sure, yeah, I'll stay out. Like what?
I think what it is that and this is why I think it's multiple bribes. So
It has to be.
you know that they definitely extracted the information off his cell phone. You know
Right.
that for a fact.
Right.
This is going to court. It's federal. They extracted the information off his phone. Now, I think that he was caught via text message, having a conversation in regards to a bribe, and why I think that what's in the messages. This is all, again, this is my speculation.
Right.
Why I think what's in the messages is not the first time is because I don't think that he would have committed to it to that time if there weren't positive results the first
Right.
time or the second time.
Yeah.
Because I'm intrigued to see how the text messages or the messages or whatever information that the prosecutors have, how the verbiage and how the vibe is. Because if I'm like the gambler who's like, listen, if you throw this game, right, we'll give you $100K
Yep.
just for throwing it, or just for sitting out, or just getting injured, then we'll give you a quarter of the profits. This is the money line for this. This is what you could take home, right? And if you do this, this could be consistent, and or we could up it in big crucial games. So today we're starting out as 100,000. Oh, you have upwards to make to, $500,000 on certain games. That's where my brain goes.
No,
Is I'm like,
and it's totally accurate, and you're totally right on that. But the fact is that like, you would throw away your whole career,
but
millions
he's
of
not even
dollars,
doing anything.
millions of dollars in contracts for.
But he wasn't playing.
I
So
know,
if he
but,
had,
like-
and he's probably getting paid. All right, we know he's getting paid to not play from Miami, right?
Yeah.
He is probably also getting paid to not play by the sports bettors.
Yeah, but just go fucking do a commercial or something to make some side money.
I mean, you and I could say that. Like, we're like, what the fuck are you doing? You just threw your whole
I'm
career
just
away.
saying the fact that it's so easy to get caught gambling in sports. And then on top of that, you leave a fucking paper trail with text messages.
You know that's what it is because everybody forgets. Hey, let me put this shout out to you all. If you have shit on your phone, if you have an Apple device is going to be the worst device to have if you have incriminating shit on your phone
Android,
because
baby.
that shit automatically syncs to the cloud. AKA, look at what's transpiring with Michael Proctor from the Karen Reed case right now with all of the prior cases that he handled.
Right.
They extracted his phone and everything because he lost two phones from the Karen Reed trial to now and
Lost, quote unquote.
lost.
Yeah.
And they extracted his phone
Keisted
and
them.
everything went back to 2013. All the text messages saved. And horrible shit. Horrible. So, like, like I can't even. It's a whole rabbit hole. If anyone's interested to go down and want to talk to me about it, let's talk. Cause, good lord, you want
Hi.
to talk about it?
Here I am.
Hi.
Not right now.
So
Not on this show. We'll do the Karen Reed show after this.
I'm about that life.
All right. So, I mean, nobody said that Terry Rozier was smart. So, we didn't say
No.
that he was a scholar.
No.
And obviously, like,
So that means he could get a job from the Mass State Police. Also, did you hear about the Mass State Police officer? This is a rumor who was pulling people over asking them for blowjobs.
no. We're not going down this road. All right. Let's get on the street. Speaking of blowjobs, Jesus Christ. All right. We got a couple of quick stories on the street because Alejandro didn't message me on any of these stories. So,
Nah,
Sarah,
he got pulled over by Mass State Police.
Alejandro got pulled over. How y'all
Whoa,
doing?
whoa.
Listen, we avoided it the entire show so far, but can we talk about the Red Sox
Let's talk
real
about
quick?
it. I know. I
The
didn't
Red
put it
Sox
in the news
fired
for
their
a reason.
entire coaching staff.
Not Jason Varitek.
Not Jason Varitek. The
He's being
rumor is with
reassigned.
Jason Varitek, he's going to be the manager of the Woo Sox in Worcester. That's
I like that for
that's
him.
what I'm hearing. Okay,
I like
But
that for him.
the fact that John Henry has no fucking clue what's going on there,
No.
and I'm just going to say this: as much as a not anti-Cora, but as much as I didn't like Alex Cora as
He's
a
not the problem.
manager, he was not the problem.
Nope.
It's Breslow is your fucking problem.
Correct.
You know, I understand that John Henry's probably telling Breslow that we're saving money, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And personally, I think John Henry's got a plan to actually sell the Red Sox. I think he's going to devaluize the team internally to sell for the team for a profit. Because if you sell the team with high contracts and all these good players, it's going to make money. But as soon as you start to shit the product, it's going to be like, okay, well, I'll sell you this. It's good. You can probably buy it for about $7 billion. You know, what did they buy the Red Sox for? $300
Something
million, something
yeah,
stupid,
something like
you know?
that.
And listen, they turned it around, and John Henry did a fantastic job turning Fenway into what it is now. You know, it used to be an absolute dump, and now it's an absolute dump of a museum.
It's just a dump that's kind of shiny sometimes.
Right. It's just what do you call it? One of those old school pennies in a fucking ring of pennies.
You know what it is? It's an old school penny that you go to the science museum and you put it in that machine and it comes out and then it is flat.
Yeah.
And it has the Fenway Park thing on it.
Yeah. Like
That's what
listen,
it is. Fucking ridiculous.
Not to take anything away from the 4 World Series that we won here, okay, under his ownership, but it's time. It's
Didn't we only win
absolute
3 under
time.
his ownership?
What? Oh,
Didn't we
4,
only win-
7, 13, and 18.
But I don't think John Henry had it past '04, didn't he? Or was it before? I can't remember dates. No, then maybe that was old. When did he buy it?
I think he bought it in
'03?
03.
'02?
I think he bought it in 03.
Oh, that's gonna bother me.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't think Cora was the the problem here. But I
No.
mean, you know,
Oh no, he bought it in '01. What time is no concept to
no,
me.
time is not real.
So linear.
It's not
Okay,
real.
go on. It's not
So,
real.
if you're a Timberwolves fan, it's a terrible, terrible playoff run for you. First off, you lose Anthony Edwards. He suffered a hyperextended left knee. And
Man.
then the curse of the zero returns, and Dante DiVincenzo tears his ACL.
Oof.
And, I mean,
Oh, that
the
sucks.
curse of the zero might be a real thing. You have
Sucks.
Lillard, what's his name from the Pacers,
I have
Jason
no idea what you're
Tatum,
talking
and
about.
now they all wear the number zero. They all tore their ACLs. It's fucking
Yeah, I
weird.
know. I
Yeah.
know that, but I don't know these people you speak.
Yeah, I know. All right, real quick, and then we're going
Because
into the
NBA is
regular news.
rigged.
The NBA is all scripted anyways. It's going to be
It's
Celtics
scripted. It's
versus
rigged.
Lakers.
Yeah, we
The
saw it in the
Lakers are
Epstein
gonna,
files.
yeah, the Lakers are going to win.
We
LeBron
saw it in
can
the Epstein
retire a
files.
champion. He won't have
Dude,
the bubble. Blah 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 blah.
for any of our listeners who did not see that, it was released in the Epstein files that there was a list of who was going to be winning the NBA championship
Yeah,
from I don't even remember how long ago it was, but they lined up, and this year is supposed to be the Lakers.
yep.
So we'll see.
And it's you know what? It's not far fetched, honestly.
Yep.
Honestly, and
LeBron has to go out on that high note.
exactly. Him and his son will retire together. Real quick, this is the last story. Health officials shut down a section of concession stands at Angel
Sorry.
Stadium or Anaheim Stadium after finding a large amount of rat shit in the concession stands. So,
You know, I couldn't stop laughing, and I was like, okay, was it large amounts of rat shit, or was it actually like just large human pebble shit? I'm like, either way, you gotta close it down. But I went and I was thinking way too much about places I've been in public where I go, wow, this is contaminated because it's
yeah.
either animal shit, rodent shit, or human
So you mean to
shit.
tell me that you closed down the... Now, I understand shit and food, like, bad,
It's one of, I mean,
obviously.
sometimes you eat cake on the toilet because it's just right down.
Well, that's after a holiday. But, I mean, you can't tell me that San Francisco doesn't have these problems where it's actual human shit everywhere. I mean,
Oh, legit.
also, there is, I don't know if there's a group of homeless people or just regular people shitting on the streets of Boston, but there is a
Oh,
large
that's
amount of human shit
both.
everywhere in
Both.
Boston. Yeah.
Both. It's absolutely both.
And,
Listen, I
after
will
this
say,
weekend, wow.
I will say, we aren't the only city because let's shout out to Pittsburgh,
Oh, yeah.
whose residents did a full video about, and they have a person who goes around the city of Pittsburgh,
Right.
and they put these little flags, these little white flags in the shit, and they're like, this is human shit, and put it in here, or a human left this present, because you can tell the difference between a
Right.
human and animal.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to the person in Pittsburgh who puts those little flags in the Dukes.
That's amazing. All right. Let's get
the
into the
time.
regular news.
This is why I don't need a
Heavy.
job.
Yeah.
Heavy football, let's go.
Yeah, not only football, but Kansas City Chiefs are back in the news.
Oh, yes. Let's start with defensive back coach David Merritt.
All right.
He was arrested and charged with misdemeanor.
You're just going to be the Mr. Misdemeanor all the time, aren't you?
Yes, misdemeanor domestic battery. The assault came on the eve of the NFL draft. Dun dun dun. Shortly after 9 a.m. last week. So, Johnson County District Attorney's Office filed a complaint against Merritt, accusing him of knowingly or recklessly causing bodily harm to a daughter. I
Huh.
wrote a daughter. Wrote a daughter. It's his daughter. It so a daughter, and I don't know, in charge that continues a domestic violence under. Hold on, I'm trying to make this make sense because my words make no sense.
All right,
on
so
this.
like he beat his kid. Is that
He's
what
beat
you're
his
saying?
kid, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah, let's go down to it.
So
Yep.
so she probably ran
Got
away
the
from
old
home
belt.
to bang her boyfriend in the car. He caught her, And
No,
then,
she got a B minus.
I guess it's better than an A minor. Right? That's what he's got. He's got beating an A minor. So, all right. So he.
So, so yeah, essentially he beat his child, and that was a no too Daffy moment.
Listen, I mean, as an individual who has children, sometimes these kids act up, and you want to just fucking push them out the door. Like, go
I
get a
mean,
job.
and you live on a busy street, so
Yeah.
you're like,
I'm not trying to push him in the fucking street. Let's back the fuck up on this one, all right? All right? I'm just
You sure
saying,
about that?
sometimes you want to kick him out the house and be like, go get a fucking job because I'm not spending any more money on you, all right?
That's true. Them fuckers are expensive and stinky.
Oh, man. And it's just wild. All right, so,
They should
all
be
right.
DNA tested. Maybe they're ignops.
Wouldn't,
Sorry to your wife, who I love so
wouldn't that
much.
be fucking hilarious? You know what? Next time I see her, I'm gonna be like, we need to go on Maury Povich. I need to know if these are Ignob's kids. All right, what else? Well, let's stick with Kansas City. We got another chief that's in trouble. Oh God, it's a good thing that she doesn't listen to this show.
I love you.
Ugh.
She's one of my favorite people, but you
Oh,
opened the door earlier, so I couldn't not revolve back through it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, so good.
That's
Okay,
great.
so yeah, let's stick in with the Kansas City Chiefs. So, this is really heavy, and I shouldn't be laughing through it, but I'm not gonna make it. So, former Chiefs defensive tackle Mike Pennell, he's a person in question to a homicide in Dominican
Oh
Republic.
my God, let's back up. Let's back up.
I know, I can't stop. All right, I'm trying. Hold on. I'm legit crying. Okay. I'm fucking crying. Okay. Ooh. Just fucking. Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, Michael Pennell, Dominican Republic. He's a person in question for a homicide, and I want to take a minute and shout out from Dominicated podcast, formerly Spoiled My Movie.
Oh
They
yeah.
moved to the Dominican Republic. Shout out to Chris, who messaged me before the weekend and said, "Hey, this is what's transpiring like 10 minutes from me. This is all over our news down here. We have an investigation that they're talking about either an NFL player, an NFL official, or someone in the NFL is affiliated with a murder down here."
No, you want to
And
talk
I
about
was
on
like,
the
"What?
streets, huh? We're on the
What?
streets of the international
What?
streets
What?"
now.
I was like, "What?" So I went on a deep dive rabbit hole hunt, and couldn't find shit. And I was like, "Okay, well, we'll wait and see how long it takes
Yeah.
for it to hit the mainland." So then the next day, Alejandro had sent an update. So it was on the Daily Mail. But again, the Daily Mail is not in the US.
Right.
The Daily Mail is Australian.
Right.
Then, or yeah, right? They're Australian.
I
Anyways,
thought they were
so
English.
English, Australian. Yeah,
It's
I
all the
think, are
same.
they English?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
the same.
Doesn't
I don't want to
matter.
offend our listeners.
They don't give a shit.
Whatever, anyways.
If you
So
made it this
it,
far in the fucking show, congratulations.
thank you. Um, so legit hit there, and then the day after that. So it wasn't until yesterday where I saw it on like US. So Monday, this past Monday is when I finally saw it on US news sites.
Yeah.
Was wild. Was absolutely wild. And I understand that they had to gather information and they wanted to have information, but yet this was already discussed. And I was like, God damn. But this also is 10 minutes from where Chris lives, and he went, what the fuck? And here is what it is. A 22-year-old woman's body had been found earlier this year after she has been missing since 2021.
Whoa.
Correct. The body was found on the property that Pinnell owned at the time of her disappearance. Okay.
Okay.
Pinnell had sold the property in 2025, and the body was discovered after a worker was digging a trench on the property this past January. How officials were able to identify that this was Carly Francesca Guzman Roach was after they did DNA testing, and the DNA of the body matched that of her 8-year-old son. So they're able to confirm that she was the missing female. At this time, we have no cause of death. We don't know what transpired. They're going to be doing that full-blown investigation, and that's what they're doing. But Pinnell was having a text exchange with ESPN saying, "This isn't a story. I'm not legally involved. This is fake news being reported.
Fake
I
news.
advised you to speak with my agent/lawyer, before writing a false story damaging my reputation."
Does he really have a reputation?
I had no idea who he was.
Right.
So,
Right.
we have to cross all the T's and dot all the I's. You own the property.
Right.
You sold it in 2025.
There's a
When in
body buried on the
2025?
property that you
There's-
once owned.
Correct. Did you sell this property in like November of 2025?
And
'Cause-
somebody just put a old body in the backyard?
Correct.
Unless that fucking thing was there when he bought it.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's the records that we need to know.
Right.
Is that when he bought it, all this says, but as of right now, they're saying he owned that property when she went missing. So she went missing in 2021. He owned that property.
yeah. I mean,
So this is why they're looking into it. Now, he did say to his lawyer, "I will completely be cooperative with them, with the investigation, this, that, and the other thing."
well, I mean, if you want to clear your name, you have to be compliant.
Correct. And as of Saturday, this past weekend, what we found out is that they didn't reach out to him yet. However, we are in a new week.
Yeah.
And as we know from the news resource, now that we've learned how long it takes from the news that's happening on an island to us,
Yeah.
we
Right.
got to give it like 3 to 4 days.
Right. It's island time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll definitely keep an eye on this one because that's a fucking juicy one right there. Jesus.
Right?
Wow.
I was tempted to make that the biggest pickle because you're like, oh, why wasn't that the biggest pickle? But it's a lot of he's a person of interest.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a
Definitely.
person of interest.
That's
So
gonna
he
be
might be a rewind pickle.
He
at
might
some
be
point.
something. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He might be in trouble for this one. So.
Correct.
All right.
Well,
What else is going on?
Carius Kern, who is an NFL prospect from Ole Miss, is not having a good time.
No, you don't say.
No. The 6'5", 330-pound sophomore offensive lineman was arrested in Arkansas during for drug possession and then dangerously speeding to try to flee.
Two things that never mix: drug possession
Correct.
and running away.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
According to the Clinton County Sheriff's Office, I really wanted to talk about this, like add this in just because of Clinton.
Crintonton. Just
Clinton.
Crintonton because you like that word.
I don't know why I really liked it. For some reason, it was pleasing to me, the way it's
Well, it's
written.
because you're just like me, autistic.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Textures, man. This pants I have on are really fucking bothering me. I don't like it. Anyways, so according to the Clinton County Sheriff's Office, he was arrested over the weekend just after 5 p.m. He was charged with fleeing, reckless driving, speeding, improper leg change.
Leg change.
Leg
I gotta
change.
change these legs.
Listen, if he was a fucking Cornhole player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
we could.
quadruple amputee.
Yeah, we can't even joke about that now because that's real life. I gotta change my legs.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
right, do
Yeah, they
it.
found a swastika on him?
Yeah, it's a scar. It's wild.
What the
I think I
fuck?
sent that to you. Did I? I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably.
Anyways, so improper lane change and possession of a, is that scheduled six? Or is that's not four because four has the
Five,
one
six. No,
before.
that's six.
That's six. Okay.
Yeah.
So schedule six substance of less than 4 ounces. Uh,
Fuck is
so
scheduled six?
I don't know. He was released less than 2 hours later. If convicted of drug charges, he could face 1 year in prison, a $2,500 fine, and a mandatory 6 months driver's license suspension per Arkansas's state laws. It's really sad because this dude is on the track for the NFL. And here we are.
Scheduled six drug are defined by the DEA as a substance with no currently accepting medical use, high potential for abuse, and lack of accepted safety for use under medical supervision. So it's like a fucking horse tranquilizer? Like,
Was it that same stuff that we
oh, we're
discussed a
talking,
couple weeks ago?
key examples. Oh no, wait a minute.
Oh no.
This is like some fucking bad shit, I think.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to deep dive. Schedule 5. Uh, all right, so I'm on one website and it goes up to Schedule 5, and then there's other drug classifications, and that includes depressants, hallucinogens, inhalants, narcotics, steroids, and stimulants. But I mean, a Schedule 4, for instance, Schedule 4 is like Valium and Xanax and Quanapins. Schedule 3 is ketamine, anabolic steroids, codeine. Schedule 2, cocaine, morphine, oxy, fentanyl. Schedule 1, ecstasy, heroin, LSD, marijuana, peyote. So, Schedule 6 could be steroids.
Yeah, could be
Yeah.
could be.
Depressants or steroids, really. So it could be a mixture of two.
Mm,
Yeah. So it
whatever.
sounds bad, but it's, I mean, steroids. I mean, he's 6'5", 330 pounds, sophomore. I mean, I'm sure he could
Do you
be
think that they
used.
call him a little person?
I from the beginning of the show, I don't think we're allowed to say little person. I believe it's vertically challenged.
Okay. Do you think they call him vertically and horizontally challenged?
I don't think so because he's 6'5". You
They
think?
call him tiny?
Yeah, they definitely call him tiny.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You have to. A guy that big.
Yeah.
All right. So he's facing.
just-
All right. So like, is it me, or is there a large uptick in NFL prospects this year that
Being
are getting in trouble?
wilding out. Here's the thing: it's like they get paid now in college, so
Oh,
there's
so they
like
got money.
they got cash money.
They got money to fuck around. Did you see one of the top quarterbacks prospects, Brendan Sorby, had to enter rehab for gambling addiction?
Ugh.
Like,
Yikes!
I mean, you want to talk about something that, like, you'll probably never go to the NFL now because
Because you have a gambling problem,
a
and
gambling problem.
they need to curb the they need
no
to
one will ever take a
No.
risk for you.
no.
I mean, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's wild. Like,
Yeah.
you can come out and say that you're a full-blown fucking heroin addict, and NFL teams will still take a look at
Dude,
you.
you could
But now that you're a
drive.
gambling addict, I mean, you ever suck
You
dick for
could
coke?
drive and kill people, and you'd be cool.
that
You
joke
could
missed.
beat your. Oh, sorry, because I was on the
I was just
like
doing
I
a
was going.
shout out to Bob Saget.
Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P. No, I was just thinking about all the NFL players who, like, murdered people, beat their wives.
Right. I mean,
Like,
look at
and they're
look at what's
cool.
his
So,
name in for the
that's the thing.
Raiders. The one that killed the lady and the dog.
Yeah,
Was that Ruggs?
him. Isn't that, yeah, that's his name.
Yeah,
No, that's isn't yeah.
I don't know.
I don't I
But
don't know.
they're still
I
talking
can't.
about him playing after he gets out of prison in 8 years.
Correct.
Like the fuck
Correct.
out of here.
Correct. So lesson here is don't gamble.
Yeah, don't gamble. You can kill somebody and still play for the NFL. Just don't gamble. All
Correct.
right, Sarah, we have finally made it. I feel like
Oh my God, this has been
it's taken a
forever.
while. I know. I'm
This
so sorry.
episode.
All right,
Next week
Sarah.
will be a baby episode because
Yeah,
I ain't
please.
fucking playing games.
No,
I'm
we're
over
not
it.
playing. Who is this week's biggest pickle?
This week's biggest pickle is Jonathan Mantos Morales.
Okay, not a name I know. So who is
No.
Jonathan Mentos Morales?
Yes, Jonathan Mantos Morales.
It's not Mentos. Do 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 do. Ooh,
I wonder if he like pulled them out after
this,
all this happened.
Damn
And
it, I already
then
made the picture, and now I gotta redo it.
doesn't matter what comes.
Ugh,
Have
all
it
right.
just have it just with the holding the Mentos.
Yeah.
So he is a minor league catcher for the Atlanta Braves. So he is under the Atlanta Braves umbrella.
Okay, but why would
Yes.
he be named this week's
This
biggest pickle?
for being a teenage driver and running away.
You don't say. He was scared, was
Yes.
he?
He's scared. He was like skirt and got the
Yeah.
fuck out. So the 18-year-old catcher was arrested for leaving the scene of a hit and run crash that killed a semi-tractor trailer driver on I-75 in Manatee County, Florida on Monday of last week.
That's not good.
No. So, what we know at this time, according to Florida Highway Police, the Ford Mustang he was traveling in on I-75 was going southbound in the left lane and had entered into the middle lane, then collided with the Chevy Trailblazer driven by a 63-year-old man. And this had all happened just south of State Road 64. So, if anyone's trying to get their bearings and are from Florida and trying to understand Manatee County, anywho, the Mustang sideswiped, so the Mustang that Mantos Morales was driving in sideswiped the Traverse, and unfortunately, it sent the Traverse SUV into the right lane in the path of the semi, and the semi tractor, they can't stop on a dime.
Right.
So 34-year-old Stefan Albert Facey, he was driving. So then what he does is he redirected across all the southbound lanes to try to dodge all of these people. And he overturned onto its right side and came to a partial stop in the grass within the median.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, sadly, this is god awful. The driver was pronounced dead at the scene,
Right.
and the gentleman in the Traverse had injuries that were minor injuries. Troopers said that Mantos Morales had stopped for a brief moment after the crash had taken place and then took off.
All right. So if he just stayed on scene, it probably would have just been an accident. I mean,
Correct.
let's not forget that O'Neill Cruz actually killed three people.
Three people? Three
driving.
people. Three people. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I know this has nothing to do with that, but like O'Neill Cruz is in the MLB because he stayed on scene and admitted to what happened. He was just a
Correct.
young driver, stupid, had no idea how to drive.
Correct.
Probably going way too fast.
I
And
got the picture. Sorry.
yeah, you know, but if this kid just stayed on scene, not to sympathize with this guy, Morales, but I mean like 18-year-old just got signed to the Atlanta Braves farm league minor system, you know, probably thought that like, oh shit, my whole life is over if I stay here. Right?
But your whole life is over if you don't.
Right, but he doesn't know that because he's stupid.
Yeah, because his
he's a
brain's
kid.
not developed.
Right.
Yeah, that's just
I'm
proving
44
that, like,
and my brain's not developed. I mean,
yeah,
being an
that's
18-year-old kid who has
enough.
life by the balls right now, you know, you're about to be a major league catcher. I mean, you don't fucking
Well,
know.
not no more.
But now,
Not no more because here's why.
Yeah.
Because according to police, the Atlanta Braves turned him in.
Man.
They turned him in after
Ugh.
they saw his Mustang in the parking lot.
What
And
happened to
we're
your
like,
bumper? I don't know.
yes.
Wow.
They were like, when your people are like, yo, no,
Yeah.
we don't play this game. You're people who you're all, yeah.
Hey,
You
shout
could
out
have
to the
called
Braves.
somebody.
Shout out to the Braves organization for just be like, hey, man,
Doing right.
you guys,
They did
what
it right.
the fuck?
Yeah, they were like, we don't
You can't run
like
from an accident that killed a guy.
correct
You know?
at all.
Wow.
So he was arrested on charges of vehicular homicide and leaving a crash scene involving death. His lawyer asked for a bond to be set at $50,000. The judge set it at $200,000
Ugh.
with supervised release, and he must surrender his passport if he makes bond.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, so this crash is still under investigation,
Yeah.
and
This kid's,
Yeah.
It's over. It's over for him.
it's done.
Yeah.
If the organization is like, bye, see
Yeah.
you later.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna take you on, because if I worked for the Braves, I'd be like, let me call old Billy in Houston. Yo, Billy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about that fucking kid.
Right.
Oh, let me call Steve over at the Dodgers. Yo, Steve. Hey, you heard? All because you fuckfaces are gonna have a strike. But hey, let's talk about this Mentos guy.
do 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 do. Ooh, ah.
Do I?
Oh boy. All right. Well, Jonathan Mentos Morales will be probably playing for. Do we know where he comes
Prison
from?
farm system?
The prison farm system. Does he?
Yeah.
Is he American?
I don't
You
know.
know?
It doesn't matter. The accident happened in
Well, I
the
mean,
States.
he
So,
surrendered
listen,
his
let's get-
passport.
Let's get through.
No,
let's
I'm
get
just
through-
saying, like, if he
Yeah.
comes from another country, I mean, that's the only country that he'll be able to play in. But if he is American, then he'll play for the prison farm system forever.
Yeah, he's gonna play for the prison farm system regardless.
I mean, he killed a guy, so that's
He can
stupid.
him and Sean Higgins can have their softball league.
Yeah. That's a really shitty league. All right. Well, that's it. We got to wrap it up. We are well.
This is
over
way
time.
crazy.
Way
Listen,
over time. There's going to be. I'm going to actually have to cut a few things out of this. It's
please
probably-
cut me hysterically laughing out.
No,
please.
that's going to stay in there. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode. Go over to iapradio.com and keep doing what you're doing. Boost us up the charts. Rate us, like us, share us, do what you can. I noticed that last episode, the numbers went slightly down. And I was thinking, I was like, the past 5 shows, the numbers were fucking well beyond what they usually are. Like, they were great. We were climbing the charts, doing our thing here. And then I'm like, why the hell is this week so low? And then I realized, well, it's April vacation.
Oh yeah, last week. People aren't driving.
The parents have to, nobody was driving.
Children.
Parents have to stay with their ratty ass kids. But now all those rat bastards are back at school. So hopefully the numbers will spike again. And, these great
I don't know.
people-
This week will be low. It was a long episode. I'm sorry, everyone.
No, it's not your fault. I don't. But either way, Sarah, you're doing a fantastic job at this job, and you should probably quit your real job and just make this your job. And if people will help us out with a little donation, we'll send that
Fuck
over
you,
to you.
pay me.
Yeah.
Show
So,
me the money.
IAPradio.com. Check out our merch store. Follow us on the social medias, and keep boosting us up the charts. We appreciate all the listeners out there.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to other podcasts, go to MaydayMediaNetwork.com and join the Mayday today. And over there, you can listen to Sarah's other podcast that she does for free that she will need to be paid for. Generation Tapes, GMTpod.com. Help her out there as well. You can follow her at Daddy-O Sports on the Instagram and me at StacksOPacks on Instagram. And again, follow us on
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Sarah, you got anything else?
No, I was just trying to think of what GMT episode's coming out. I have no idea.
Today, I believe, is Abbey Road from the Beatles.
Oh, it's the Beatles. Okay.
The Beatles.
The Beatles. That's the master Latin. Beatles.
The fucking Beatles. All right. So, for Sarah Ray Talek, I'm Dave Houghton, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. Yeah, let's get the. Oh my god. I did piss myself, by the way. It's laughing so hard.
This has been a Mayday Media production.